Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Shadow Elite, your JRPG enthusiast, coming at you guys with another video this week. So, what do we have here? We have Tales of Xillia 2. So, it's been out for about a week. I'm sure everybody's been playing it. I'm sure everybody's been loving it. I'm sure everybody's got their own fair share of complaints. I want to hear about those. I want to hear about everything in the comments section, what you guys thinking of all that stuff. So, first off, let me go into what I think of the game so far, and some of the things I don't like about the game. So, let's get started, shall we? So, first off, the good. The battle system is still awesome. I like that Luger can just switch his weapon style between hammer, dual swords, and dual pistols. It's pretty cool. You can unleash a whole bunch of combos that way. But I don't really do that. I just stick with what works. But there's a deep battle from there if you want to. And you still got all the chaining stuff together with other teammates and party members, and you can they'll have your back and whatnot. They'll attack and they'll break guard, and that's my phone, excuse it, and you know whatnot and all that stuff. So yeah, battle system still awesome, still great. What else do I like? I like the amount of freedom that you got. It's completely opposite from Final Fantasy 13. You can do a lot of things. You can go a lot of places right off the bat, pretty much. Well, not right off the bat, but you know, after you get money paid off on your debt, money or loan, or I don't know what to call it, the debt system or the loan system, well, whatever. But yeah, after you get a certain amount of money paid off, you can start just moving to dungeons and whatnot. You can even get to a higher level dungeon and yeah, fight monsters there and level up a little bit quickly. So it's pretty cool. I do like the amount of freedom that you get, that you can proceed with the main story, or you can do side quests to your leisure. Even though the side quests are kind of, you know, kill this, you know, delivery boy items and all that, you know, jazz and stuff. But you can do those if you want to, you know, get some extra money or you know, stuff like that. So it's kind of both a double-edged sword, I guess you could say, because the way they got it set up is that this debt system or loan system, I'll call it loan system just for the hell of it, is like you have to pay off a certain amount of loan in order to get new places or to even proceed with the story. So it's kind of like they're forcing you to do side quests so you can make more money, so you can pay off that loan, so you can just keep going with the story. And for me, it's okay because I don't mind doing this stuff. I don't mind going out to the field fighting monsters, or just doing delivery boy quests and whatnot. You know, sending the cats out to recover items for me. It's not that big of a deal for me, but I could definitely see the unappeal here, because it's almost like they're forcing it down your throat to do this stuff, and that's not cool. Okay, if you want to do side quests, you should be able to do them at your own leisure. They shouldn't be integrated into the main story, so to speak. It just doesn't feel right. I give it points for kind of being original, but at the same time, it's kind of not. It's not good. I don't recommend this kind of structuring in any RPG at all. You know, side quest is pretty much part of the main quest. You get enough money like after a certain point where you don't even have to worry about making the payments to proceed with the story. But it's just, it's really restricting at the beginning. And I'm not even that far now. I think I'm like, what, 10, 12 hours into the game. And I'm at a pretty good way with money, and I don't have to worry about, you know, making the payments at this point. But, you know, it's not that big of a deal. But like I said, I can see other people being upset about it. Alright, so next thing I want to move on to is Luger himself. He's a silent protagonist. I can see some people not being happy about that. Some people are really, you know, upset about that. Me personally, I did have a problem with it in the beginning. It's kind of growing on me at this point, but I think the main reason why it bothered me in the beginning, because this is a Tales of game. In Tales of games, I expect personality. I expect characters, whether they be cliches, standards, or just archetypes. I expect something from these characters. And Luger himself, he just looks like a pretty badass person. He's all dressed nicely. He's got some nice ass shoes. I mean, do you see this guy's shoes? This guy's shoes is like completely fresh. So yeah, he just looks like he's got a lot of personality, and he just sit there silent. He's just like, huh? Yeah, what? Oh, you know, stuff like that. And like I said, I expect from a Tales game to, you know, for the main character at this point, you know, playing pretty much all Tales of games that have been localized, I expect the characters to talk. Now, honestly, I played other RPGs with silent protagonists, and it doesn't really affect me that much. Like I said, coming from a Tales game, I expect something. But, like, because, you know, for example, Persona 4 is my favorite JRPG of all time, and it has a silent protagonist, and I don't mind it then. but it's like it's just different when it comes to a Tales game. You know what I'm saying? Not that I mind it too much. It was just I had to get used to it. It's growing on me at the moment. So yeah, it's definitely different to see a main character that's silent in Tales of. I'd like to see a main character in Tales of to be a female. That'd be pretty awesome. I have a girl as a main character in a Tales game. That'd be pretty cool. Unless we're calling Milla as a main lead. I mean she was, I guess, but you know, just by itself. You know what I'm saying? Well, anyway. And I'm hearing that Luger actually has a voice after you beat the game. You play the game on New Game Plus, he'll actually have a voice. I'm not 100% sure if that's true or not, but even if it is, I mean, seriously, why go with that design choice? I know you want to make choices available to the player, I guess. Make the player feel more involved, make the player feel like the main character, but I don't care because the things I be doing in the game will be so much different. Because me personally, I'd be flipping off the bad guys every chance I get. I'd be a total asshole. I'd be a jerk. I'd be like Dante from Devil May Cry. Like the choices you make in the game. Like I think this game's motto is the power of choice, and the choices you make don't really have that big of effect on the main storyline. So I'm like, why, you know? So the next thing I want to talk about is probably the last thing, is the reusing of environments, you know, the dungeons, the towns and whatnot being recycled from the first game, pretty much just copy and paste into the second game. Now again, it doesn't really bother me because first of all, you're visiting the same worlds, and it's not that big of a deal that they're, you know, going back to the same locations. I guess they could have, you know, changed some stuff up. You know, if you're just gonna copy and paste stuff, you could have made everything look better. Everything could have been running a little bit better since you don't have that much to deal with. But it doesn't bother me. I mean, I guess I'm just an easygoing person. It just doesn't really bother me. I see some people that are upset about it. Some people have messaged me telling me about that they don't like it, and that they pretty much just, you know, wasted their money, paid $60 for a game that was pretty much the same. But I think there's just enough new areas here to warrant, you know, not to be too angry about your purchase. But yeah, I could have dealt with some of the if they're gonna reuse stuff, why didn't they fix the texture popping and the NPCs appearing in towns? Because there are so many times where I passed a job bulletin board because I couldn't see it, or I couldn't see the person standing next to it to get the freaking quest because they haven't loaded yet. They're just not there, you know. I find myself just looking at the little mini map on the screen so I can see where the job request board is. It's kind of annoying, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. So anyway, guys, I'm enjoying the game. I'm gonna go back and play some more because I don't have that much time to play during the days. So, you know, I'm just gonna keep going and play. But let me know all you guys' thoughts about it. If you guys beat the game yet, please no spoilers, but let me know what you thought about it. If you guys are playing it, what do you guys think about it? What do you guys think about the stuff I mentioned in this video? And that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys later. Peace.